Hello everyone. So did you have fun playing the games? Yeah, I was looking at the reports right now, and I can tell a good number of people really managed to give it their all, and I want to applaud all of you for doing that. We had 12 participants who did the first five questions, and our accuracy was around 15%. So some people had trouble with the questions, which is why I thought, okay, let me just do a quick video on exactly what we were expected to do, right? So just to note. Uh, the most important thing which I believe we should mention first is hui, right? Is used when you have learned a skill or when you have acquired a skill, when you have understood something by way of learning it, okay? Or when you know something by way of learning it. Just take a look at this. Beijing Opera, English, which is a language, skating. All these are skills that you have to acquire. And in those instances, you go with hui. Right, so you just look at this and you say, do I have to learn this, or is just about possibility? So if it's something that you have to learn, you go with hui. All right, that's the $1 million trick. And in every other question, you can go with neng, and neng has to do with ability or capability or possibility. All right, so if you're capable, or if you have the ability, or if it's possible, right? Can you come tomorrow? Is it possible? And then you go with neng. Are you capable of doing something? Then you go with neng, okay? And here's the beauty. In most cases, if you confuse between neng and keyi, they both can be used interchangeably, right? They can be used interchangeably. But there's another additional usage for keyi, which indicates permission. And this comes from the fact that keyi, if you look at how the word is made up of, this part here, ke, actually means to approve. Let's see. Where is it? Where are the characters? All right, over here. So the first one here, ke, which has to do with approval. So that's why we're saying it can be used to indicate permission, right? So if you want to go somewhere, or keyi chu, and then you say the name of the place you want to go, right? Do you want to do something? Sometimes you don't even need to express exactly the whole sentence. You can just say, okay, ma, is it possible? Can I get a permission for that? And then if permission is granted, the answer will be keyi. If permission is not granted, the answer will be bu keyi. Okay? So that's the whole trick about these words, right? And as you said, if you don't know what to use between keyi and neng, just go with either of them, because generally there are some instances that they are interchangeable, right? So with that, we armed with that information, we can now go back and try and tackle this and with a little bit more appreciation, right? So the beauty of the first quiz, it also had some pinyin accompaniment, or bu hui. Oh, I just said the answer. Bu hui shuo hanyu, all right? And the reason why we're saying hui is the answer is because hanyu, which is the word for Chinese, is something that you have to learn, okay? Now, moving on. Some attempted that. Okay, we don't want to, review who exactly did what. So let's go ahead and check on this one, the second one, over here. Okay. Ta fa shao la. Ta fa shao la. Right, that has to do with fever, right? Bu dash dash lai. All right. So here we see that the because of this condition, she just caught a fever. Now she's no longer able. Remember, able, ability, neng. All right. So that's why we were going to say neng, bu neng, like. It's not a permission. If it was a permission, like, because she has to do this, then she cannot go. Bu keyi. But now it's a condition which is like, oh, she got ill. Now she's no longer able to come. Bu neng, lai shang ke. She's no longer able to come to class, right? So neng was the answer there, and that's the background of how we would follow on the answer, how we would go on the answer. Okay, and let's go to the third one. 这里 dash dash 抽烟吗? Alright, 抽烟 is to smoke. So can you smoke? Can I smoke? Here, is it permitted to smoke in this region or area? Alright, and remember, when we talk about permission, there was one word which you said has to do with approval, ke, and the complete word is keyi. Okay, so that's how we learned on the answer there, keyi. And if you're looking for permission, keyi ma. If it's not permitted, bu keyi. If it's permitted, you could say keyi. All right. And the fourth one was 我 dash dash 用手指吗? Okay. Again here, you can't say 我会用手机 because you don't need to learn to use your phone. 我能 has to do with ability. You don't really need that sort of ability in this instance. All right. So it's more like a permission. Okay.